Well, Rob, Tuvey, in terms of the weather here at the training ground, the sun's out here at the moment now, but we've been taking quite a bit of a beating over the last few days with the rain. Have you managed to get the preparation in for the Charlton game?
Yeah, no, prep was good this morning. Had a really good session out there. A little bit wet in patches, but no, all good. It's credit to the work that's done on the training ground this summer. He was able to get it on. But yeah, no, obviously, just everyone's really excited ahead of Tuesday now.
Well, absolutely, and it looks really impressive when you first come down here, but this was the first real test with the downpours we've been having, yeah?
Yeah, no, pitches have held up really well, so yeah, we're pleased with them, and hopefully we can use that to advantage to the work that we've done this morning for tomorrow night.
Monday's always, of course, a time for analysis. What did you make of the goal we conceded, though, on Saturday?
Yeah, obviously it's something that we've reviewed and looked at, and something that we know that we have to come out of second half to make sure that we're coming at it at all guns blazing. We need a strategy in place in order to stick to certain processes that we do put in place straight after half time, and we can't afford to switch off. It's a soft goal to concede from our point of view, but the reaction of the lads was absolutely superb, and that's something that we're also looking at.
Yeah, of course. I mean, not forgetting we had a great weekend, but I just want to talk a little bit about the preparations on the Friday night, because Ayub came in for a little bit of stick from some of his teammates, but did that kind of fire him up for the game on Saturday?
Yeah, no, I'm sure it did. No, Friday night was great. It was great to see the lads that and how they bonded throughout pre-season. There's a lot of new lads in the squad, and yeah, so it was great to see. And yeah, James Simmons obviously stole the night with his act, but everyone on the night prepared for the game really, really well.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. He seems to have immersed himself in the Wimbledon way. You're going to make sure you send us that clip of him.
I'll let him do that. I'll let him have a little sing-song with the fans, I'm sure. But yeah, it's certainly a song that we'd love to see get out there at some point.
Absolutely. In terms of the Charlton game itself, of course, lots of player connections between the two clubs over the years. South London bragging rights. We're looking forward to this one, yeah? Yeah,
definitely. It's a London derby, and it's a game that we want to go there and put our stamp on and ultimately progress through the tournament. So yeah, certainly we're going there to win, for sure. And any time you come in a London derby, you've got to understand what it means. But at the moment, as we always say, it's one game at a time, and we've got to make sure that it's just a game of football, and we stick to the processes that we've put in place, and we're ready for whatever's in store for us.
Yeah, of course. I mean, going back to your under-18s days as well, yourself and Robbo, particularly like when you looked after the FA Youth Cup situations like that, there's a little bit of emphasis on that. So where does this competition figure in your priorities with the first team?
It's a game of football, and you're wearing a Wimbledon shirt, so for us, every game we go out there to win. It doesn't matter what competition it is, we go out there to go and win basically and progress. So the lads understand that every time you put on that shirt, it means something, it has to mean something, and no competition prioritises another. So it's a game, and it's a game where we can progress through, or 3 points are on the board, we go there to win.
Absolutely. I mean, I guess you don't look too far ahead at who you could face next and prize money. It's about, perhaps you could even build momentum from this as a knockout competition.
100%. It's a competition that we want to progress in. We don't look at who we may get. We just take care of who's in front of us, and making sure that we prepare as well as we do for every game, and making sure that we stick to the processes that we've worked hard to put in place, and that we keep gaining momentum that hopefully we built on Saturday.
George Dobson, of course, was a big favourite with our fans last season. He's now a Charlton player. Played for them on Saturday. I guess we might be up against him, but we're very happy now with the midfield options we've got to choose from, yeah?
Definitely. First of all, I think we've got to thank Dubbo for all his efforts from last season, and he's someone who openly we've said that we tried to get back, but he's obviously chose to go to Charlton, and we wish him all the best for that. But the options that we got in midfield are really, really healthy competition in there. You see on Saturday that we was able to make changes, and them changes was able to maintain and raise the standards within the middle of the pitch. So that's what we want to try and do throughout the squad. Any person who's on the bench or finds themselves out the squad, when they do get their chance, they maintain or raise the standards.
I think they went with a 4-3-3 on Saturday against Sheffield Wednesday. Got a goalless draw, but I suppose being a knockout competition, both sides looking for it going in an attacking formation.
100%. I know that that's a formation that they favoured throughout last season, and obviously they've started with it again this season, but they've got players that can hurt you using different formations as well. So we'll be prepared for that. We've done our homework on them. The analysis guys have worked really hard, as they do for every game, and hopefully we know we'll be prepared for this one.
team news, are there going to be opportunities perhaps for a few players who didn't figure on Saturday?
Yeah, potentially. Potentially a few people that will come into the team. But the nucleus of the squad is there. I think you see Saturday that you look around on the bench and you've got match winners throughout the squad at the moment, and you've got two people for every position almost. So we know that the strength in depth is really, really good in this squad, and we trust that any of the players that come in will maintain the standards.
We saw the fantastic away support on Saturday, and the Dons fans love travelling in good numbers to Charlton. They love packing out that Jimmy Seed stand, and the admission prices are good as well. So hopefully they get behind us again tomorrow night.
100%. I thought they were absolutely magnificent on Saturday. Didn't stop singing from the first whistle, and I've been in that away myself at Charlton, and the atmosphere that they can create is something special. So yeah, hopefully they can get there tomorrow night, and really, hopefully they're excited with what they see Saturday, and there's plenty more to come.
Brilliant, Rob. Thanks for your time.
Cheers. Thank you.